Hey YouTubers, Redneck Brian here. This is just going to be a quick follow-up video on the compressor, the generator under there, and the Honda, which is outside. First up with the generator. On my shop update video, if you notice, it did not start right away. All it was is, it wasn't started in a few days, and let me show you. That's all that was wrong with it. Just because it wasn't starting in a few days. And now the compressor. I tried it earlier. I didn't let it fill right up, but I had a few comments. It's not the little starter relay in there. It is the oil being too thick. Someone recommended putting 530 in it for the winter, which I'll probably end up doing. So let me demonstrate it. So I'll plug it into my outlet here. I do have a wire right back there, that white one, wired in for it, but I just gotta put an end on it out here. I actually got all the parts to do it. This little plug right here is going to go on it, and I gotta hook it up, finish hooking it up in the house. So it's hooked up to the panel. I just gotta hook up one extra wire. Let me show you. Now while that's building up pressure, let's go to the Honda. I had a suggestion to try Seafoam. I am going to try it, but I still think the head gasket is gone. But do I have to get a certain type of Seafoam, or any Seafoam will work? So I've seen it at Canadian Tire, but I've never used it before. And how much do you recommend to use on this? So there you go, the compressor just shut off. Hopefully the breaker didn't blow. Actually, it's full now. No, it's not. It ain't full. See, I don't even know if it's completely full myself. Let me fill it up, see what happens here. Fill it up and let all the air bubbles come out, because I've had the rad hoses off just recently. So if I don't have to do the head gasket, I'm not really going to, because the timing belt's okay still. I've had no issues with timing. If I have to, I want to pull some fluid out of the reservoir. There's full now. I'm going to leave the rad cap off of it. Not going to be moved, so I believe if you squeeze on the lines, get some of the air bubbles out of the lines. Might have its airlock in there too, and the pump just can't pump it past the airlock. I don't know, or I might be able to flush the rad. Maybe the rad itself has blockages, but it's not leaking, which is weird. So like I said, this is the first liquid cooled engine I've ever owned, so I'm still getting to know it a bit. If I don't have to pull the motor, I'm not necessarily don't want to have to pull the motor at this point. I don't have the money right now to put the head gasket on this. In about 6 months, I'll have the money to do the head gasket. So if I can make it last, I will. But I just don't want it to freeze up. So, and I'd like to run it a little bit in the winter. So it's quite warm out today. It's about 18. So, but it's overcast. It was overcast. As you can see now, it's clear blue. So, and also, I don't know if I showed this, a little bit of a new roof on the front of my shop, which helps with the rain. And tomorrow I'm getting this done, finishing this up. Got my light in, as I showed the other day. So anyways, let's go back and talk about the compressor. So as you can see, it is full. The power is still on. The way I have this building wired, I have a double 15 amp breaker, so technically two 15 amp breakers out here. So if one side blows, both sides will blow. So yeah, the compressor's up to full, so it's good. We are good on the compressor side now, and I always unplug it because the one time I left my airline hooked up. My airline has a slight leak in it, and I left the airline hooked up. The compressor ran out of air and tried to restart and pop the breaker. So I always unplug it, or I flick off the switch. It's easy. Sometimes it's easier to unplug it. So that's pretty much it. Also, I'm going to be getting out the snowblower this week. Get it out, clean it up, get it put on. Tractor's ready for it. And I'm going to do another video, maybe right away. We'll see. And I guess you guys will see what that is. So talk to you guys later. Keep it redneck, and please subscribe and comment. Bye for now.